I'm a businesswoman. I had a
Hmm.
really clear job to do when I
Yeah.
took over Bud Light. And it was this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need
Hmm.
to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And my what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men.
Hmm.
And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on, everybody? What you just saw is a very brief recap of Alissa Heinerscheid, I hope I'm saying that correctly. The rise and fall. The woke Bud Light VP of marketing who came out and saying that the brand has to expand. It's got to go beyond frat boys. All that type of stuff. Only for the sales to plummet $9 billion. Yes, you heard that right. $9 billion in a 3.5 week period, if we're going to be completely fair. This boycott is working out very well. Bud Light cannot do anything to reinstate their image at this point. It's going to take, if they can do it at all, it will take a very long time to build back up public trust from putting the spokesperson of, I'm actually not allowed to say the name anymore. You're not allowed to say, I'll say DM. Can I say DM, YouTube? The YouTube overlords are listening. Can I say that? I'm gonna go with that. But I'm gonna refer to this person as like Voldemort. He who cannot be named. Okay? Oh, that's the correct pronouns too. That's great. Oh, I might get canceled for that. All right, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track. But Bud Light has come out and said that they're going to take, Alissa is going to take a leave of absence, which is a very, very kind thing. If I cost the company $9 billion, I'm sure I would be canned. I've seen people get canned for, I used to work in a factory. I saw people get canned for costing the company thousands of dollars. This is billions. But hey, whatever. You know, it's what happens when you go woke. We're going to get into this article in a second, but first I want to play a couple of my favorite clips from TikTok about people boycotting Bud Light.
Real man of genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Budweiser head of marketing guy. Only you could take a beer and make it queer. Oh, no. 20 years of amazing ad campaigns, and this is where we end up.
Not gonna buy it.
What the f*** were you thinking?
It's the Bud Night.
It's the Bud Night. We're saved.
Cheers.
Dilly dilly!
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late. I was getting my nails done. Oh, I just remembered. I need to get some tampons. What the f***?
Absolutely wonderful. I gotta say, I think TikTok is a very degenerate platform. I don't think anybody should be using it. But this whole Bud Light boycott is kind of winning me over a little bit. But let's read into this article, because that's the main reason for this video. I get a little distracted. I apologize. Bud Light marketing exec behind Dylan Mulvaney campaign, Alissa Heinerscheid, I forget now, a very German name, takes leave of absence. The marketing executive who oversaw Bud Light's collaboration with trans influencer, who shall not be named, has taken a leave of absence from Anheuser Busch following the company's partnership that drew the ire of Kid Rock and conservatives. And I've said this before in videos, it's not just conservatives I think a lot of it's also moderates. A lot of it, I think, might also be the left. People just don't want these woke politics put into, a beer. It's just unnecessary. It offends people. And oddly, I find myself being like a feminist now. I think I care more about women's issues than I guess most women, because I think a lot of women don't speak up about this stuff, even though their spaces are being invaded. And it's nothing against trans people. I have nothing against them. You want to have your own sports leagues, your own locker rooms? I think that's all right. I don't have any problem with that. Don't invade women's spaces. But I've said this way too much. Let's keep going. USA Today reports that Alissa Heinerscheid, it's a tongue twister of a name, Bud Light's VP of marketing at the time of the short-lived Voldemort campaign, will be replaced by Todd Allen, the global vice president of Budweiser. Good luck to that guy. We have made some adjustments to streamline the structure. We have made some adjustments to streamline the structure of our... I should do a more feminine voice for that. Whatever. Reduce layers so that our most senior marketers are more closely connected to every aspect of our brand's activities. And this also comes off of them saying, well, we didn't know the cans were coming out in Voldemort's name or with Voldemort's likeness. So everyone who was in the senior positions, in the VP positions, anyone who was a CEO, executive, anyone in any sort of power got sidelined by some random person on the assembly line doing that because, of course, I work in a factory, so I know any assembly line worker can totally just manipulate everything, right? Sarcasm if you can't tell. I'm not really great at saying that. I'm kind of monotone. The move comes just over a week after the beverage maker's CEO, Brennan Whitworth, issued a carefully crafted piece of crisis PR. No, it wasn't. That was a non-apology. After Kid Rock opened fire on cases of Bud Light and the country singer Travis Tritt banished the beer from his tour rider amid a larger conservative-driven boycott. Again, not conservative, not just Kid Rock, not just Travis Tritt. A lot of people are annoyed by this being shoved down our throats. It's being shoved down our children's throats. I can't specify what it is because the overlords might be watching, but people are sick of this. They are. You don't want woke stuff. Quote, we never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people. We are in the business of bringing people together over a beer, Whitworth wrote at the time. Voldemort's collaboration with Bud Light lasted a single six-pack of beer with her likeness on it to celebrate 1 full year since Voldemort's transition into wizardhood. I gotta cover all the avenues. I gotta be safe here. In a recent interview with Rolling Stone, the popular content creator discussed how a major part of the Dark Wizard's journey to Dark Wizardhood involved changing how the Dark Wizard interacted and responded to bad faith wizards. At first, I really took it as, oh, these people are giving me constructive criticism. Let me listen to them. Let me plead with them. Let me over-explain myself. Let me see if we can find some common ground, the Dark Wizard reported to Rolling Rock. And now I realize that those things are not constructive. They're pure dark wizardry. Fascinating quote. Fascinating. Bud Light is down, Anheuser Busch is down $9 billion thus far, just in a 3-week period. I don't know how this is going to keep up. I hope the boycott keeps up. I have not bought a Bud Light product since I was in college, so I'm not the best, I'm not a huge Bud drinker, but this boycott's working. It's probably the most successful boycott that's, I'm not going to say it's right-wing, but right-centric. So keep this up. You got to vote with your wallet. And you have to tell the world that we don't accept these dark wizards. We don't accept dark wizards. No. Sorry, I got to use this code thing now. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Dark wizard is going to be my code now for this whole dark wizardry movement. Anyway, that's all I got. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. That's all I got right now. Later.